In 2014, Parliament passed the Anti-Pornography Act that was ascended to by the President. The act in question covers a range of issues related to pornography, some of which include child pornography, pornographic publications, and even suggestive music videos. Whereas the act criminalizes wearing of body-revealing clothes that excite and stimulate any party, poor dressing code has since become the order of the day, even in the presence of the act. This has seemingly caused a lot of public outcry.
Women dress especially at places of work. You find a person, a gentleman who is putting on a tie, is very smart, but his secretary is dressed in a manner that is not good.
The university students, if I may say, they should be given a uniform in the sense that they should look decent as students.
In the Public Service Guidelines 2017, dressing code is also stipulated for both male and females, and this ranges from public officers to other places of work. In the guidelines, wearing of revealing clothes like tight trousers, miniskirts above the knees, cleavage tops and dresses, colored hair and long nails are highlighted. Stakeholders blame this to poor enforcement and reluctance of the concerned bodies.
Today, there is another law. Tomorrow is another issue. So, I can't comment on that.
Implementation of the the pornography bill. In Uganda, many things have been tabled in the parliament, everywhere they are doing, but putting them into consideration is the problem today.
It should be noted that the Pornographic Control Committee was instituted and started working in 2016. However, Minister for Ethics and Integrity, Father Simon Lokodo, blames poor implementation to delays in formation of Pornographic Control Committee and poor funding.
Pornographic Control Committee and the Director for Ethics and Integrity have not yet had enough time to sensitize the population on this act because of financial issues.
The minister's comment reveals internal weaknesses within the regime in power, that they are not able to implement. It means that there are problems within the implementation, and also there are problems surrounding the enforcement of what they are implementing.
He also blames some members of parliament for being part of the perpetrators of pornography.
When I reprimanded a number of them, or some of them somewhere, they said, "What's wrong with you, Lokodo? You cannot legislate on morals. And moreover, why are you depriving us of our optical nutrition?"
I'm just calling upon Father Lokodo to be orderly, that we have so many obligations here as members of parliament, rather than looking at the way people put on. That's a gesture of idleness.
The ministry is moving towards engaging cultural leaders to help implement the tools of pornography in relation to dressing code and etiquette.
One target that we have identified is using the cultural leaders, and they don't allow people to spoil the name of their culture by saying that they can walk half naked.
Minister Lokodo also stated plans by the ministry to acquire a server that will suppress the sharing of pornography materials, especially on social media platforms.
Around the clock to come up with a memorandum of understanding with the Uganda Communication Commission, in order to ensure that this server is put in place. We have already blocked several sites, but we have realized that blocking websites is not the solution, because when you block one, they open another one.
We have to look at things that put us forward, things that unanimously change our country economically, socially, and politically, rather than looking at minor things.
In the recent past, there arose complaints of sexual harassment, especially in higher institutions of learning and working places. Some people have associated the rising cases of sexual harassment to indecency, which the ministry promised to handle.
The way how these younger girls dress, actually it is very, 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 very bad. They can corrupt somebody's mind, because sexual harassment, it is coordinated between the brain and the whole bodily system.
We are the generation where you cannot put them in a box. If you put them in a box, you're up for the fight.
It should be noted that the decent dressing is one of the accepted moral conducts in society and is not bound by any era. Susan Naonga reporting.